Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3 and Black Eyes version 10.33, and well, you asked for it, so here it is. We did decide to set the Soviet national unity to 50%, and I'm glad we did, because it was kind of ridiculous, and also it gives us a good chance to look at their units. They really were, whilst they had a lot of units, a lot of them were quite weak. But the ones that were spawning in were decent, and that would have been frustrating, to have to deal with. So I'm glad that that's been handled. It does not make sense to me that the Soviets would be able to spawn divisions if a partisan takes back Moscow. That doesn't make sense. If that's a partisan event that spawns partisans around here, dev team, maybe they shouldn't spawn partisans so that they can take Moscow if the Germans have already taken it. That seems a bit... if you're playing Italy and you're reliant on the German AI doing at least moderately well and winning the war, that doesn't make a whole load of sense. So, yeah, that's a bit of feedback, I think, there. But overall, everything else is looking pretty good. The only problem we do have is that the Soviets have got back the territory we took from over here. And sadly, that means these units are currently cut off. Now, we do have a single mountain unit, which is trying to attack and destroy this garrison unit. Now, hopefully, yeah, it looks like they will win that. And we are pushing up. Now, in South Africa, we are in the supply situation starting to become a bit of a problem. They are counter-attacking a little bit, but it's quite minor. And I'm hoping we can take this airbase pretty quickly so that we can get ourselves some of our air support units into position. Now, we do have, yep, some more militia that we can move up. And we are pretty much the masters of Africa now, and I'm spreading out some of our infantry just to get them into sort of a general position, really. Yeah, I can see that we're being attacked by, yeah, a couple of decent British units, actually, this time round. And we've lost the... yeah, well, that's what the garrison's there for. But yeah, overall, I would say things are looking pretty good for the Axis. I mean, we control pretty much the centre of the world, apart from the Middle East, which is going to be our next target. Once we've taken this out, I think there is a infrastructure dead zone over here. And I'm going to plan an invasion of Iraq if they don't hurry up and join the Axis, as well as Saudi Arabia, Oman and Yemen, and sort of this area in the Middle East. That's going to be the next plan, and for that purpose we've already started moving back all of our troops from over here, including a couple of British units, oh, sorry, a couple of German units. We've managed to get ourselves a couple of extra units out of this war. A couple of them have got medium tank destroyer, which is kind of cool. And yeah, we can recruit more African units. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do that. Did I click no need? Looks like I did. We don't need to do the scorched earth thing at the moment. And aha, air superiority tactics. Let's take some of these 42 ones off. And the mountain unit training. Commando training, yeah, we might as well let that run. And yeah, we want to get these... yeah, we want to get the naval techs. And let's chuck a little bit more into officers and keep that officer ratio climbing. Just for a little bit longer. And speaking of which, speaking of wanting to keep things going, we haven't got any decent air bases, have we? Where is the closest one? I guess that Vichy French one? Okay. Now, will you have... Oh, just about. We could do with transit rights, please, Iraq. As a minimum. Yeah, let's just keep this party going. If we can take a port, then that's going to be massive. Otherwise, we're going to need to do that invasion of Iraq a little bit quicker than I thought we were going to need to. Right, move on up. The only bit of good news is there aren't exactly a huge amount of British divisions over here. And the Brits are also having to deal with Japan now. And whilst, they're, yeah. Especially with Japan now going to flood the front probably with as many units as they can feasibly get their hands on. Let's take you guys around there. And if we can beat back that Persian garrison unit, that would be beautiful. I can't see any major British units anywhere. Right, we're going to take some of these units out. Oh, that's nothing. That's a nothing unit. Well, we'll get rid of you. Last thing we want to do is have, some craziness going on with that. And... oh. Did the unit just shatter somewhere? Was that... no. I wonder where that happened to. How very bizarre. Okay, we can reinforce with you as well. Let's just make sure that they don't shatter. Maybe it was down here. Yeah, we need to ford the river. And hopefully we'll very quickly take out that garrison unit. It's been taking a little while. Ah! That's where it occurred. Okay, so there's an Operation Torch going on over here. Of some description. Now, we don't have a huge amount of units with which to hold this off. So, out of the frying pan and into the fire, so to speak. Yeah, we do have a whole bunch of extra units over here that we can call upon. And I think, to be honest, that's what we're going to grab. So let's take... I can't remember where our transport fleet was. I'm pretty sure... Spezia? No, your auxiliaries. What's happened to the old transport fleet? Ah, right. We used them in our landing because I did a landing in up here. Yes, okay. Right, let's take all of you then. Rebase you to here. We've got some divisions that we can bring over towards... Manila. Frustratingly, they've got a beachhead and a port as a result. And our infantry aren't exactly holding up particularly well, are they? Let's send another one south that way. And naval strike tactics. Yeah, we still have troops in foreign territory. Right, we need to desperately get this port up and running as soon as possible. And then, yeah, we can take you guys around the flank. Come on. And then, yeah, with you... Yeah, once you're in place... Yeah, landing craft, perfect. You know what, let's fall back from that battle. Because Urban's, you know, these militia units aren't particularly good, but they can at least hold them off. And, yeah, let's send you that way. And we can reinforce with an extra couple of units of infantry down there. That was rather stupid on my part. I didn't realise that the Americans were going to come along. I don't think this is Torch, you know. 26th of February? No. This is just a random invasion. Okay, well, we've got some garrison units over here that we can call upon. How long until you get there? Not long at all. There's not a huge amount of Americans, but there's a few. Ah! Well, if Saudi Arabia's joined the Axis, I don't suppose you guys will be joining pretty quickly, will you? Please? Alright, with Saudi Arabia in the Axis, that's kind of useful. It's a shame they haven't got any ports. You know, or a direct land connection. Oh, and another little uprising. Okay, well, I mean, we can use our marine unit just to clear this up. And, yeah, we're in position. Okay, take all of you. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to move you to, yeah, Manila. Or there'll be a nasty British fleet there, won't there? Yeah, go to Oran just to make sure that there's no nasty British fleet. And, yeah, let's have everyone... Yeah, so you guys, yeah, you're on your Iran transport mission. Everyone else, just do a rebase. Let's keep an eye on them. Now, hopefully, Germany might get involved. Alright, there's lots of British in there. Lots of them. Yes, we lost the effects of Black Sea because of the stupid Turkish unit. Of course we did. Right, come on. Let's rock and roll. Now, hopefully, we can just hold out for long enough over in this area just to keep their bridgehead quite small while we get our troops into Iran. Come on. Slow and steady wins the race, apparently. Okay, and we've got some more twin-engine fighters and things getting ready. Including that... Yeah, a bit of armor wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Yeah, we've got some crappy units. And yeah, including that dude. Let's look, we might as well fling them into the fray as well, these hodgepodge of units. And we've got, yeah, some vessels with which we can carry them over. And Vichy France is sending a couple of units in that general direction. So there is a little bit of support there with them. Right, and we can send you back north. And, yes, you're going to be part of the African area. Okay, that's another couple of units we can call upon. It's probably worth getting them and loading them up with these guys. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of just trash, but I mean, trash isn't always bad. Yeah, and they're beating back that unit. How about in... Yes, there we go. Beautiful. Yeah, in an urban environment, our militia will do pretty okay. Not great, but just pretty okay. Right, you guys need to hold off because it's not working. We can surround them on a couple of different sides. Do something like that. And finish off this garrison unit, please. Tropical Island garrison units. Do we have any tropical islands? Oh well. I will accept this with no hassle. Okay. So the Americans are already getting involved. Interesting. Hey, there we go. Perfect. Now, yeah, you guys aren't in any order of battle, are you? So, let's chuck you into a command corps. And chuck you into a command corps. And then what we will do is we'll take both of you, put you in the second army, and then attach that to, yeah, whoever's the nearest. I guess it'll be you. You're level 5, so yeah, you're going to help their supply substantially. Let's get, yeah, you. And if we've got another logistical person, great. And then have we got any more? Yeah, you'll do the job. Perfect. Okay, so 4 units that we can move towards Manila. And then a further 4 that we can move like so. Let's see if we can't... Yeah, we want to probably move up as fast as possible with these guys. Start giving a little bit of relief to our allies. And actually, yeah, the 14th up to there, and the 13th will send you back a little bit. If we need to, there's like a pretty decent line that we could hold here. And these infantry won't be dying in a hurry. Now, Casablanca is a big port, so we do need to force them out of there as quick as we can. Okay, and you know what? Let's chuck you in there. Okay, these units aren't very good, but... we could just give them... Yeah, we've got some HQs that we could just chuck their way. Let's make sure we do that. So, Naval Fleet, all of you. Let's rebase to here. And hopefully you move quite quickly, 9 kilometers. Yep, you move very quickly, good. Right, off you go. Now, this British fleet here, I wonder what you are. Who are you? Do, 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 do. Do you think we could get that? Should we give it a go? There's not many of them, is there? Let's just, you know, I'm always intrigued. I'll drop a save in case it just goes crazy bad. But okay. Oh, I think we might have got ourselves a carrier there, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, yeah, I think so. Hey, you know what? That's the sort of happy life I want to lead with, you know, the moment we can start handling carriers from the British, then, hey, we're looking pretty good at that point. Okay, let's move everyone up. Yeah, we're struggling for supply and we really need an airbase. So, you haven't got an airbase, you haven't either. Yeah, there's not a lot of them. Not a lot of air bases down there. But we didn't lose any capital ships either by the looks of it, so is that the end of that combat? I think it is. Let's head back to base. And who got the kill? It's not you. Nope, but you managed to get the repulse. Well done. Ah, the Ark Royal class. HMS Illustrious. The Caio Dulio. Very interesting. Right, off you go. Right, they're trying it again. We do have, yeah, a couple of units of infantry that we can just bring on down. And in fact, anyone that can move a bit faster, like you and you, let's bring you around just to support that battle because it is looking a little bit rough. Ah, port. Port. Okay. So, what have we got going on? Is it on auto-create and destroy convoys? Yes, which means